So they have finally released stuff about the upcoming endgame mode for the Worldslayer expansion for Outriders. So let's jump in and see what they've got to offer.
18.
Right, here we go. Let's see what this is all about and if it's actually worth the $35.
Hey there, fellow Outriders, and welcome to your biggest challenge yet. Today we're going to take a closer look at our new and much anticipated Worldslayer endgame.
Let's have a look.
A vast and pretty damn scary place called the Trial of Tarya Gratar.
It's a trial.
Quick disclaimer. Next to the overall structure, we'll be checking in on some of the new gear available with Worldslayer. And we'll also take a look at one of the new enemy types that are only to be found in Tarya Gratar. Other than that, we'll keep it spoiler-free, of course. We're also mostly soloing for the purpose of the spotlight. Please keep in mind, as with so many things in life, they're even more fun when you team up with friends and experience it together. Enough chit-chat. Endgame. Let's get it.
So there's a unique enemy type, and they're showcasing it in solo. But obviously you can play a co-op.
Ask yourself, what the heck is Tarya Gratar, and why are we here in the first place? Sadly, we can't give you the full background and history of this place just yet, because that's something for you to explore, as it is very much linked to the Worldslayer story campaign. It's safe to say, though, without
that's fair enough,
too much, that this place is deeply rooted in the legacy of Planet Enoch's mysterious natives, the Pax.
Where's their father's power? This madness. I gotta find out what the hell it was.
Let's start with an overview of Tarya Gratar itself. The trial takes place in a new, huge and fully explorable area, including changing weather, day and nighttime scenarios. It will confront you with different combat encounters and, in some cases, exclusive enemies. You'll need to stand victorious after every encounter in order to delve deeper into the heart of Tarya Gratar. But make no mistake, your enemies are relentless and will even grow in difficulty tiers over the course of your venture. Every run starts at your base camp, conveniently set at the entrance to the trial area. Here you will find all needed amenities for your Outrider lifestyle. Vendors, crafting...
Wait, hold on. Wait, I want to have a look at this stuff.
Lifestyle. Vendors...
Look at that. The Juggler, AR standards, Scrap Grenade, Minefield and Deadly Disturbance. I don't know why, but the colours really stand out with that. And what was the next piece? The next was purple, wasn't it? Whiteout Kaiser. Clip of Amalthea. There's a 50% chance that crit shots do not consume ammo. I've noticed there's a lot of stuff around this involving crits and melee as well. That's some of the Apocalypse gear.
Customize your character's look, access your stash, find a party, and even access to all 18 previous expeditions. You'll be returned to your camp if you manage to complete a full trial run, but also if you abandon an attempt or simply die too often.
That seemed like a lot of
In any
enemies.
those 3 cases, Tarya Gratar's rewards will reset and be freshly obtainable.
Beyond this point, there's no turning back.
While exploring the dungeon, you will additionally encounter crossroads, boss arenas, and troves. Crossroads may give you the opportunity to explore areas off the primary path, and most of the time they will lead you to troves. Boss arenas are mandatory to progress deeper into Tarya Gratar. We are currently here. Our first crossroads is giving us the option to explore Trove right from the get-go. I will talk about the specifics of Troves a bit later. Let's go and wreak some havoc first. By the way,
I mean, they've definitely added vibrance, haven't they?
Trial. You can complete them at your own pace, and nobody will scream chop chop at you while you stop, smell the roses, and just take in the nice view from time to time.
So we've got more of the profiteroles. I'm really hoping they've tuned the enemies. Them alphas were irritating. And they look just as spongy.
Let's take a moment to go over our current gear and Pyromancer build. We're currently
Look at
rocking a
that.
sun.
Look at that for a build. I mean, I don't mind the alphas. It's just when they come in big numbers, they do get irritating. So I can't remember the specifics because I've been through the... What is it? The showcase they did for a legendary armor set for each of the character classes. And I saw firepower up to like 900,000. There was even some weapons that have just over 1 million. So if your stuff's going to be level 62 and you're at like 260k, that's a big increase within the next like 13 levels. But let's carry on. The inventory's looking nice.
The Hellborn bolt action rifle and the Boulderlings pistols. We're also doing this run with the Pyromancer's new Heatseeker legendary armor set, which will work nicely with our equipped pyro skills.
Heatseeker? So there's more than one? Because what was the pyro one? I think it was Scorched Zealot? Yeah, because I think you get Concussioner for the Devastator, you get Shield Beast for the Trickster, then you've got Scorched Zealot for the Pyro, and you've also got Flame Leper for the Techno. So the Heatseeker one's a new one as well. So there's going to be quite a lot of new gear, which is very, very good.
Set bonus that will activate once you successfully manage to detonate an opponent.
The set looks nice as well.
After the first explosion, Thermal Bomb will then automatically travel to the opponent with the lowest health and chains up to 3 more times after the initial blast. The Heatseeker set also comes with 4 insanely powerful
That looks pretty good.
Part of our overheat ability and helps to deal some serious damage. We specialize the Tempest branch in the Pyromancer skill tree for this run. Our Pax Class tree specialization in the Pyromaniac branch will really help to turn up the heat. As just mentioned, Heatseeker will enable our Thermal Bomb to travel 3 more times after the first impact. Those fireworks come with 50% reduced damage. Let's counter that a little. Check out Trigger Sequence. It will give explosive skills like Thermal Bomb 25% more damage, and it stacks up to 3 times. Boom.
That's quite good. I like that, how there are decreases, but then you can counter them.
Weapons, mods, and skills. Finally, we're currently on Essential level 41. We've used our available points to achieve a good spread of increase in our 4 available main categories: Anomaly Power, Endurance, Brutality, and Prowess. However, Worldslayer will also rework some existing gear, including the
I love the art
Plague
design for
and
this game.
Torturer sets, to ensure
Absolutely
that your
love
existing
it.
favorite gear remains viable. Also, keep an eye out for our new Sunfall submachine gun special mod, Firestorm. It summons a violent and homing firestorm to deal damage and inflict an extra crispy burn on enemies. The radius of the firestorm will also increase with each successful shot on the afflicted target.
It's pretty cool. See, it just makes me want to play as a pyro. Well, my main is the Devastator. I might have to switch things up. I'm pretty sure I've got every character there because of some of the exploits.
Hellborn bolt action for the next encounter though. It will give you the Violent Rupture mod, creating a volcanic eruption on impact.
The looks of the weapons and the armor.
Now, all those Pyromancer players might notice that this is actually one of the Pyro's most brutal abilities. So, with Thermal Bomb, Overheat and Ash Blast already on our skill bar, we essentially added a 4th one on demand. Nice.
It doesn't look as though that bolt action is doing a lot of damage though. It's nice showcasing it, but it doesn't look brutal.
Now's a great time to introduce you to one of the Trial's exclusive enemies, the Shadow Beasts.
Oh
Blink
god.
and you'll miss them, but rest assured,
Oh
they
no.
won't miss you. These overwhelmingly effective predators join the roster of monstrous adversaries that you'll be facing. Shadow Beasts are the assassins of Tarya Gratar, and usually appear in small packs.
Yeah, I don't like it. They're gonna be
Their
annoying.
sensitivity to the anomaly gives them the ability to cloak themselves, even while in motion. You may only be able to track them if they disturb the environment they pass through, or by using an area of effect skill to unmask them.
Okay, AoE
Shadow
works
Beasts
against
use their
them.
superior stalking capabilities to get close enough to be able to attack you with their special abilities. With the most debilitating of these, they will be able to inflict silence upon you. silence debuff blocks the player's skills from being triggered for a set duration. During this time, you will need to rely on your weapons only to fend off enemies. Pretty nasty.
That absolutely
sucks. Look
sucks.
out for beast lords, experienced feral hunters who manage to tame these invisible killers and use them as tracker.
Not looking forward to that.
We now have the option of progressing to the first boss arena, or taking some time to investigate the Trove access from these crossroads. Let's keep that boss waiting a little longer. As we mentioned
No, please don't.
on, Troves are optional areas that you can explore as you progress through Tarya Gratar. They're dangerous enough to potentially cut short a dungeon run, but their rewards are well worth it.
Show some rewards.
Let's remind ourselves of why we're all really here. Sweet, badass loot. And Troves offer something new to the Outriders universe. Targeted apocalypse gear, loot, farming. Each Trove will individually offer a particular slot of gear. For example, one Trove will focus on helmets, while another will offer only chest armor pieces.
Okay, it's a more targeted loot.
Run of the Trial of Tarya
That is
Gratar
pretty good.
will reward you with tons of new and amazing items. But these Trove areas give you an added opportunity to target and farm for specific apocalypse variant gear to complete your set. Given you make it out alive from one of the Trove areas, you'll be returned to your last crossroad and can continue your journey. Each location will challenge you in different ways. Some of them will surprise you with complete new enemy types since your last visit, while others throw brand new boss mechanics at you. Again, Troves are always a high-risk affair, but high risk always comes with high rewards in Outriders Worldslayer. So just to state the obvious, the Trial of Tarya Gratar is repeatable at any point and designed with high replayability in mind.
It looks like it's going to offer it as well.
Waiting long enough. And I'll leave you now with a few glimpses of what's to come. We hope you will have hours and hours of amazing fun in Tarya Gratar. Take care and goodbye, lovely people.
Okay, I'm not liking the look of that stuff. Why does he look like a... Is it a Crucible Knight out of Elden Ring? I can't remember what they're called. Okay, there was a lot of hitboxes there on the floor. Well, there we go. 30th of June. Pre-order now for 48-hour early access. I will be doing that. I'll be playing. And I'm glad they've shown this because it sounded a bit at the beginning when they said, oh, it's a trial. But they have lots of different activities in there. So I think it might be good. I don't know, like, it depends whether they have a rotation or not. That, I think, is going to be the biggest difference between how long people play. Because if it's always the same stuff over and over again, same bosses, same enemies, same rewards for doing the same trove and all that sort of stuff, it's not going to have the replayability. I think personally they need to put a rotation on it, whether it's daily, weekly, or something like that. But if they do, I think it's going to be a lot of fun, providing there's not too many bugs and loads of server issues and matchmaking not working properly, all that sort of stuff. But obviously we're going to have to wait and see. 30th of June is when it comes out, unless you pre-order. You can play on the 28th. And what we're going to do is leave that video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about it in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it.